What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, so we're going to talk about today who is the biggest threats to the Brooklyn Nets. Right now, Brooklyn Nets are really the hottest team right now. And I'm listening to NBA radio this morning, and Brian Scalabrine, I love him as an analyst, but I mean, sometimes he can get really, he can be pretty much of a fanboy, pretty much. So, who can actually be a threat to the Brooklyn Nets? So he's saying is the Boston Celtics. All right, now the Boston Celtics do not have a bench that is as good as the Brooklyn Nets. You see the Brooklyn Nets, I said this before, T.J. Warren, Edmund Sumner, these guys can start for about 15 to 20 something teams. And Edmund Sumner in that San Antonio game didn't really even play. And I mean, to me, I told you guys about him in the beginning of the season, man. He's somebody you got to really kind of watch out for if you're an opposing coach, man. He can break your defense down and 3 to 4 dribbles and get at the rim. And also, he's really, really disruptive at the defensive end right there. So let's listen in. I had a chat with Brian Scalabrine this morning, and he's saying, I'll let you hear what he actually has to say right now. Let's play it.
Happy New Year, gentlemen. Happy New Year to you guys.
You too, Rashid.
All right, Brian, you're doing it again. You're being a fanboy again, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. If Ben Simmons is gonna go out there and score 16 points a game, just give the Brooklyn Nets a championship right now, man. I mean, they've been on this 12 game winning streak without Ben Simmons even scoring like 10 points. If he goes out there and wants to score 16 points, 18 points, I'm gonna steal it from you, Brian. It's over. It's over.
He's not going to average 16 points a game. He's at 8. He's at 7.9 right now. He's not going to average.
Is there a word? I said if he goes out there and looks to score like 16, like in that Atlanta game, he was just being ultra aggressive. I mean, his 3 players collapsed around him, and then they still couldn't stop him from getting to the basket. I'm like, damn. He looks to score 16 points, like in Philadelphia. I mean, it's over. And they have too much firepower.
Rashid, remember, I was the same guy that said, at one point, I was like, I would definitely trade James Harden for Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons is a perfect fit for this team. I think that of all the players in the NBA, he would be unbelievable with Kyrie, Irving, and Kevin Durant. But at the beginning of the year, and by the way, you might have been closer to right than I was, when he was out there, he looked like he didn't want to be out there. So now, he's settled in. But I do think that the best version of him is a real problem when you add him with a motivated Kyrie and just Kevin Durant. Like, Kevin Durant's always motivated. So I understand from that standpoint. The one thing I'm curious of, I don't know if they're good enough individually, defensively, to win a championship. I know
top 5 in defense.
They do pretty well, but in the NBA playoffs, you get picked on. Individuals get picked on defensively. I'm not sure that they're good enough to beat like the Boston Celtics, or even if Milwaukee tunes some things up and gets right, to beat a team like that with the way that their individuals sometimes defend.
We'll see it.
All right, so you heard it. Kyrie Irving can actually get picked on because of his size. He's 6'2", 6'3". All right, first of all, Kyrie is, I mean, yes, he is small, but he's not like non-athletic small. You sort of put back Dunk. I mean, he does have some athleticism. He does have some strength. And if you are going to pick on Kyrie Irving, it's going to be for 2 points, not for 3-pointers, where Kyrie can come back and burn you from 3. I think he's shooting about 41% from 3 this year. So, I mean, he's going to, like, if you do pick on him, he's going to pick on you even back. So that doesn't make any sense. Maybe Seth Curry, you could say, okay, well, I'm going to get Seth Curry switched on to a Tatum, and that's bad, and it's going to have to cause, like, immediate help. But, you got to hope these guys can actually shoot once Tatum actually kicks the ball out to the 3-point line, and we'll actually see what happens. if it's gonna be like this, the 1 and 2 seed, then the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets are gonna probably meet somewhere in the Eastern Conference Finals, and I just think Brooklyn has just more depth, and Boston is going to actually have to go with 7 guys. I think Brooklyn can go with 9 guys, and it can rest. Steph Curry. I'm sorry, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, where you'll have Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and their starters are going to have to play the bulk of the minutes. And by the time they actually get to the Eastern Conference Finals, they're going to be too beat up. And listen, everybody's hurt. There's going to be injuries there, and it's just a matter of how guys actually play through them. There's nobody's 100% going into the Eastern Conference Finals, into the finals. I go play basketball for like 3 weeks and I already got some injuries, and everybody's hurt. Everybody's hurt. All right, so what do you guys actually think? Let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think that the Boston Celtics are a real problem for the Brooklyn Nets? And will Kyrie Irving be a defensive liability? I mean, that's the main thing. I don't believe that. Maybe against Jaylen Brown, I guess. I don't know. I just don't see it. I just don't. He went into the. Kyrie has a championship, and I don't see guys trying to target him. All right. Wrap the video up. Like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video, and when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.